Hi, cybersecurity professionals. Today, I'll be starting a new topic for our learning. I'll be going through data privacy in IT project management. There will be a lot of different sharing throughout this channel, so everyone will be able to gear themselves up to be a fully competent as a cybersecurity professionals. And remember, our objective is to gear everyone up to be cybersecurity professionals or learn tricks and tips to keep yourself safe from cyber attacks. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for the support and encouragement given to me throughout the time, and your participation to stay active with this channel. Do keep the support coming by subscribing to this channel, like, comment, and share around. Previously, we have learned and shared about cybersecurity awareness and getting into ethical hacking. And moving on next, I'll be sharing about data privacy in IT project management. The key and end objective of a cybersecurity professionals are to protect and ensure that data is safe and protected when they are in use, in transit, and storage. In the business environment, data are retrieved, shared, and analyzed either from an internal or external source. Such data are used to improve employee engagement, increase employee productivity, improves interdepartmental communications, improves knowledge sharing efforts, improves customer satisfaction and retention, and build a better company culture. So let's prepare ourselves for the new knowledge of data privacy. But before we jump into today's sharing, I would like to take this opportunity to give a quick introduction about myself. This is for you to know me better. I am Dr. Tan Kian Hua, and I'm part of the prestigious Leaks lecture team and serve as an adjunct professor of management, international business, and cybersecurity. I'm the school lead lecturer for cybersecurity, designing the cybersecurity course material and content for their lesson. I am also part of the mentoring team with Cybri. Being the assistant mentor with Cybri, I help to mentor IT, information technology, and cybersecurity professionals in their community. As their assistant mentor, I provide a career guide, clearing those professionals' technical inquiries and helping them to review resumes and candidates for their potential hire. I'm not sure if you have heard about Cybri. If you have not heard about them, just a quick background on who they are. Cybri builds its presence over the internet, and they are an online community that provides free and paid IT and cybersecurity courses for anyone keen to learn or upgrade their skills in their free time. They provide mentorship support with a hacking laboratory for their paid members. And as of today, they are having more than 2 million active members globally. As for my full-time job, I am the principal consultant engaged by numerous companies to serve as their virtual Chief Information Security Officer, the CISO in short. My main duty will be to advise on their local and overseas offices, operations across the Asia-Pacific region. During the pandemic last year, my company was engaged by China, Hong Kong, and Korea company as their cybersecurity and data privacy consultants. If you are keen to find out more about what is a Virtual Chief Information Security Officer, VCISO in short, do look out for my other videos on cybersecurity you'll be able to learn more and gear yourself up to be a cybersecurity specialist. In terms of personal data protection, I am a seasoned data privacy advisor and serve as an advisor in data privacy for system integrators to fine-tune their cybersecurity and data privacy framework and to enhance their internal policy. Some of the professional certifications which I hold are CIPPUS, Certified Information Privacy Professional, United States. This is one of the gold-plated data privacy certifications that certify that the individual has obtained top-tier management and strategy level in the data privacy industry. This is one of the recognized professional certifications when it comes to data privacy. CIPM, Certified Information Privacy Manager. The CIPM designations says that you are leader in privacy program administrator and that you have got the knowledge to establish, maintain, and manage a privacy program across all stages of its life cycle. CISM, Certified Information Security Manager. This is also another gold-plated cybersecurity certifications that certify that the individual has obtained top-tier management and strategy level in the cybersecurity industry. This is one of the recognized professional certifications when it comes to cybersecurity. CISA, Certified Information Systems Auditor. By the name, we will be able to tell that a professional holding on to these certifications can audit the information system. This is getting more popular as people are more concerned with data protections, and auditing is part of the scope. CDPSC, Certified Data Privacy Solution Engineer. A data privacy certification that define the ability of the professional to design and protect personal or company data. As I always like to say, you will be able to better protect yourself if you know the strategy of the attacker or hacker. Therefore, I have equipped myself with CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker. Not forgetting my ABDP, Advanced Big Data Professional certifications. Understanding big data is a must in today's environment. Big data is everywhere. Even for ethical hacking, you also require the knowledge of big data to ensure a smooth and successful process. And I also like to share my newly published book with a Russian professor, Professor Vladimir. This book, all I would like to say, is an excellent example of synergy between professionals of two generations in creative cooperation between analyzing the transformations of information and communications technologies. Such intellectually valued products, as demonstrated in the cybersecurity as a phishing game book, can be effectively used by professionals in most industries and people with no age or culture difference. Because there's so massive coverage of the ICT facilities worldwide and such importance of security purpose for human and business society in nowadays. And also, this book will be converted into an audiobook and is certified as the world first audiobook that share about cybersecurity. For our week 1 sharing, we will find out Why does privacy matters? And the concern you should have concerning data privacy. After we know the importance of personal privacy, we will find out what kinds of impact it has on an individual. Finding out the impact will allow us to know to what extent you should be concerned about data privacy. The project manager of the past will ensure smooth planning and budgeting of the project. The project manager's main scope will be to manage time and save costs, and not to forego quality, communications, and change management. The skilled project manager is always a master of change management and ensuring the humanware, which is human resources, are well managed. In this new era, what is needed is an environment where protecting employees and clients' privacy is top of the mind for every new project or program. For significant changes to an existing business or IT programs, and for every employee whenever handling personal information. Project managers have a key role to play in helping their organizations identify, mitigate, and manage privacy risks for each new projects, program, service, and/or systems by incorporating privacy by design concepts and privacy risk management tools into the project management life cycle. They need to have the know-how in privacy management and how to embed privacy into project management to lower risk and increase project success. On top of managing the data and humanware, the project manager also needs to have high engagement with project management software. Project management software includes security features that protect the safety and integrity of the data for only approved users to gain access. The security settings must be flexible and customizable enough that the project manager can align them with companies' security procedures, processes, and protocols, but robust enough to address industry-recognized threats to the data the project manager manages. When we share data privacy in IT project management, we need to understand why data privacy matters over here. Firstly, data privacy is closely linked to compliance and legal risks. Every country will have its data privacy regulations. And if you are having business engagements with European companies, the project manager will need to take note of GDPR, General Data Protection Regulations. GDPR is a regulations in EU law on data protections and privacy in the European Union. It addresses the transfer of personal data outside the EU areas. GDPR primary aims is to give individuals control over their data and to simplify the regulatory environment for international business by unifying the regulations between the EU. Privacy is fundamental, both a compliance and legal matter, and is also a serious risk management issue. In today's environment, data is king. In today's business world, companies are fighting for customers, and whoever holds the most customer data is considered to have half the battle won. Of course, the company needs to have a strong customer relationship team to manage that. When I talk about customer data, I'm also referring to the internal customers, which are your colleagues and colleagues from other departments. Imagine if any of this data got leaked out. The company will need to spend time and effort and sometimes financial resources to maintain and retain customers. Remember, the key phrase will be every data counts. What is worth more than reputation of the company? Many times, I've heard the CEO of the companies telling me that when there's a data breach or if there's a cyber attack happen in their company, it's fine for them. The worst that can happen will be to start all over again. Any administrative works can be easily replaced with paper and pen. A lost customer can be easily won back by their sales team. But they need to understand here is that once the reputation is gone, it is harder to restore than you can think of. It's not about moving back to square one or back to square zero. But now we are on -2 or -10 squares back. You will need to move from the negative steps to be back to square one. The process will take time, human resources, and money. And while you are building up and moving back to your square one, your competitors will have already moved on and be way ahead of you in the race. Such reputational and political harms can be significant. The project manager will need to know the impact it has on the individual and company if data is leaked out, especially when the data leak out from the projects they are in charge of. Let us now go through the impact it has on the individual when data privacy is not managed well. It will harm the mental, physical, economical, or social well-being of the individual to whom the data relates. Reputational damage will be the main issue. Not only the company reputation will be affected, but the reputation of the individual will be affected as well. This can be customer information, and leak out information can be private and confidential. It can be customers' health records or information which will affect their reputation. For example, it can be their criminal record. The leak out information can cause the individual to be humiliated. This example can be clearly explained in my next cyberbully topic discussion. There are numerous ways in which an individual can be humiliated once the bully gets hold of their data. Cyberbully will be a hot topic, as some cyberbully will cross the line and perform unlawful or criminal behavior act. Cyberbully can transform into cybercrime and can result in jail terms, fine, or even a loss of innocent life. It will be a bonus if the project manager knows about cyberbully and know how to handle that. Employability can be classified into two aspects. For the project manager managing the projects, if the project failed and was called off due to a data privacy issue, the project manager will have his career affected, and if they are blacklisted under their industry, he will not be able to get a job and will be out of their career soon. In another view, the person whose data got leaked out might face unemployment issue if the leaked out data consists of bad records of theirs. Finally, with all the impacts summed up, we can view this as a security risk. If the project manager suspects there is an issue with the data or system, it is a must for them to report immediately. The status of data can be classified and identified into 3 stages. These are data at rest, data in motion, and data in use. I'll give you a quick sharing of the common methods of how to protect data at the 3 stages. Data at rest is protected by encryptions. Data in motion will be protected by SSH, secured shell, to establish a secure platform between points A and B. And lastly, data in use can be protected through a privacy screen protector, where they are unable to see your screen using social engineering methods. If you are keen to learn more about these 3 methods, you can always reach out to me or my other webinar. There's also a webinar on cybersecurity awareness course. They will inform you how to improve this posture. Thank you for your time and interest in finding out and the support to find out more about data privacy. The eagerness to learn and gear oneself up to be a professional may be tiring at the start. But do not give up and keep the determination going. You will be able to reach there one fine day. If you still find any missing gaps or need to recap your understanding to review the topics, do so by replaying the video. I'll see you soon in the next sharing.